Good afternoon, Eagle, Nick, all this. You know what I mean, Burn? Now, this morning I rode up there to Greater Works with my friend Barry, and we eat breakfast. Now, Barry has a physical disability, has one bad leg. Now, on the way back, we stopped into the Access Food Mart there on 41 Highway, and I went inside and traded in a ticket for my friend Barry. Now, he had won $100 on the ticket. I traded it in and got the $100. Went back inside the store and told him they didn't have the same ticket. He sent me back in to buy two more, so I got this giant jumbo butt $5 ticket and this hit 500 $5 ticket. Now, as you can see, this ticket right here, every single prize, 15 prizes, has $2. Now, that totals up to $30. Let me go ahead and scratch it all off so you can make sure you see it all. There we go. That's better. Every one of them has a winning number. Every one of them has $2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 times 2 is 30. Hello, Agitate the Bear, William L., Brooke Cameron, Michael Kunkel the True Spitter, Charlie, and Ashley Defoe. Now, this hit 500 ticket won $10 for that 27. Now, 30 plus 10 is 40 all day long when you use math properly. 30 plus 10 is 40. Yeah, now, somehow the lady printed out a ticket that just said $30. They would not give me the other $10, so they ripped my friend off, who is disabled, of $10. And while I was standing there trying to get it straightened up, the owner of the store, John, came in and started being very rude and disrespectful to me, saying all kind of stuff, calling me out of my name, saying that I wasn't supposed to be in the store. Now, I did not go into that store on my own accord. I went in there because a friend who drives a vehicle stopped in front of that man's store and sent me in there to get them tickets. Now, that owner was not there. I have not did anything to be not allowed to be at that store other than getting aluminum cans out of the trash. Now, that man has a problem with people trying to better themselves by picking up aluminum cans. Been wanting to talk trash to me for so long. When I explained to him that I do not mean to talk so loud, that I am deaf in one ear, he got smart and hateful even more, saying that I have a big mouth, and really made EagleNick all this mad. But I did not go to his level and get offensive like he did. I kept calling him sir, yet he still wanted to act like a smart ass who does not appreciate people's business, him doing business with the public. Now, if you live in Dalton, Georgia, I would advise you to steer clear of the Access Food Mart on Thornton Avenue. They will rip you off. I tried to get the lady to understand that it is an older lady. She kept trying to show me a lottery receipt thing showing it says $30, but I kept showing her one ticket was $30. The other one was $10. Where was the other $10? It did not pay me for the $10, yet when I barcoded the ticket in the store, it said it was already paid. Now, I just had bought the ticket from the lady. I was the one who scratched the tickets off, the barcode and the tickets. I was the one that handed her both tickets. She scanned both tickets on the lottery machine, the total being $40, but for some reason it only come up showing $30. Therefore, they stuck $10 in their pocket, defrauding my friend of 25% of the money that he was supposed to receive. Now, there is no telling how many people they shortchange on their receipts. Like I said, you'll see that is a 27 that says $10. This has all 15 numbers matched with $2 a piece, so that is $30. 30 and 10 is 40. Yeah, all they give my friend was $30. Now, my friend is disabled, has a disability, or he would have went in himself. I've had trouble with that man, John, for the longest time for his rude and hateful comments that he has made to me because he thinks that I'm homeless or was under the impression that I was homeless. But I'm here to tell you there, John, I am not homeless. I do not appreciate being disrespected the way you do to me. Brother, I'm 57 years old. I'm not over 60. Newfound life, not land. I do not know where Officer Bethune is. I've not seen him since my last encounter with him. Now, John was threatening to call the law. He was threatening to call the police when that store is the one who is going around scamming people out of their money. Hello, a sense of wonder. How you doing? How you doing? Great to see you again. Let me say hello to everybody. Hello, Ryan McCord, Jack Walls, a sense of wonder. Stephen Sellers, Northwoods Press, Devil on My Shoulder, a.k.a. Caroline. Michael Kunkel, the True Spitter, Dan the Breaking News Man, Miss Brooke Cameron, Mike Miller, Charlie and Ashley Defoe, Agitate the Bear, Northwoods Press, Mr. Alan Davis, Stephen Sellers, West Virginia Mountain Mama, William L. Thank you all for coming into the live stream. Subby, hello, Subby. Great to see you again. Hello, Tater Girl. How you doing? How you doing? Hello, Bad Cat. How you doing? How you doing? You have court tomorrow, January the 6th. Now, they're supposed to be having me up for a retrial on the same charges, which is a violation of my Eighth Amendment rights. It's double jeopardy. Try me twice after I've done been convicted. Gonna try me again at a retrial. Now I'm gonna try to make sure that if I have to wait till right there at the court to tell them that I do not want a retrial. That is a violation of my Eighth Amendment rights. For double jeopardy, I want to appeal my conviction. Hey, I know exactly how you feel, Tater Girl. I was not guilty of trespassing at the United States Post Office, which I was illegally arrested for. I was wrongfully convicted for. Now, the postmaster lied on the witness stand to help them obtain the conviction by saying that poster 7 was on the wall the whole time, when it was not until after I did my first audit on February the 9th of 2024. Now, it was posted 4 copies when I went back on Valentine's Day 2024. But she lied on the witness stand to help them obtain a guilty verdict when I was not guilty. Good afternoon, El Chupacabra. Welcome in again, my friend. Let's see if I can't do something here. All right. No, I was never legally trespassed from the United States Post Office, mainly because the United States Post Office there in downtown Dalton does not have a written security agreement or a written memorandum of understanding with the Dalton Police Department, which authorizes them to come on to postal property. Now, by Lieutenant Bishop, Officer Cruz, and Officer Andrews, as well as the first audit, Corporal Shope, and the other officer coming on to postal property carrying their firearms, they were in violation of federal law. They were in violation of postal regulations by carrying firearms onto postal property because they did not have a written security agreement or memorandum of understanding with the United States Post Office and the Dalton Police Department. Yet my public defender would not bring that out in court. My public defender was not there to try to defend me. I did not receive adequate representation. I did not receive my 14th Amendment right to be granted equal protections under the United States Constitution. All I had was a continuation of the violation of my constitutional rights. The Superior Court and the state of Georgia helped them to secure an illegal, wrongful conviction for trespassing at the post office when I am not and was not guilty of criminal trespass. Hey, you are very welcome, A Sense of Wonder. I've seen you around many times. I know you're just not here to hurt. I appreciate everyone who comes on to my live streams. Now, I have a lot of haters. I have more people that hate me than like me. But praise God, I have a bunch that love me. I love everybody the same. I do not hate anyone at the post office. I do not hate anyone at the Dalton Police Department. I do not hate anyone at the Whitfield County Courthouse. I do not hate anyone at the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department. I do not hate anyone. Now I hear live force flying over. We'll go out here and see if we can get them on the live screen. No, it's going to be too cloudy. Yeah, them public pretenders, public rear enders. I'm sure you could hear the helicopter. No, that is definitely life force. I know life force when I hear it coming. There they are. There they are. You see them through the trees. Now that is life force. Everybody, please say a prayer because somebody is on their way to the hospital via life force. That's not a commercial helicopter. That is the Life Force. I know that helicopter anywhere. There we go, subby. I knew I was forgetting somebody else. There's my little cat Tigger. I guess she's ready for some lunch. Got her a bowl of food here. Here, baby. Come here. Now you see I got the cat's water over here, but I also got a bowl of water up here. Now this bowl here, I put it out here because I put food out here for that raccoon. And I put it by a bowl of water so that way it can dip the food into the water. I'll show you what I put out there for that raccoon. Now somebody threw this away. It was a whole fruit cake, got cherries on it and all kind of stuff. It's got pecans. So I put that out there for that raccoon to eat. And boy, that raccoon really liked it, I guess, because it took off with it. That raccoon ate it up. Ryan McCord, hello, my friend. Yeah, I tell you what, that's what I said. If them raccoons eat that old fruit cake, they about the only ones. Because fruit cake has always been something that people re-gift when they receive it. Now, whoever bought that fruit cake for somebody, they didn't even re-gift it. They just tossed it out their window on the side of the road. It was still sealed up. I opened it up and broke some of it off for that there raccoon, and I put some of it over in that basket for the squirrels, because them squirrels, I bet they eat it too. I need to put some out there for the squirrels now. I was going to break a chunk of that off to give to them squirrels. Let's take it outside, and we're going to give them squirrels some of it. Hey, baby, it's okay. Ain't nobody going to hurt you. We're going to take it over here, and I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to put some of it in this basket I got over here to feed these squirrels. I'm just going to reach in there and break them off a hunk of it. See, I put them some bread in there. Make sure I take that wrapper off of it. We're going to put it right there for the squirrels to eat. See, this was the paper wrapper. I don't want them eating paper. I'm just going to stick it back in the can. Hey, God will provide. At least them squirrels and the raccoons has some of this stuff to eat. My cats is getting fed, so they're all right. Now, EagleNick went up there and ate lunch at Providence Ministries at lunchtime. Show you what we had. We had ham, green beans, and corn. I didn't eat a bunch of that ham, but I brought the rest of it home for later. Now, they also had chicken Alfredo, but I didn't get any of it. Look, this is the cabinet that my daddy built for my mama to keep her dishes in. These are all dishes that belong to my mother. This is her spice rack. I got this cake up there yesterday, I think it was. And I got a bowl of cat food for that orange cat if I ever see it. Now, that orange cat is a stray, but I still feed it because, you know, I don't want it to go hungry. I can't stand to see a poor old animal go hungry. Hello, Scoobies, Catskill Mountaintop Metal Detecting. How you doing? How you doing? Great to see you again, Scooby. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, Miss KTZ, Billy Burns. Yeah, that's how you get a cat. You don't actually get them, they pick you, and I've had plenty of them to pick me in the past. And I can't stand to see them poor old cats going hungry. So I do everything I can to make sure they get fed. Now, one of them big old 30-pound bags of cat food are not cheap. As you can see right here, I buy the big 30-pound bag of Purina kit and caboodle to feed the cats to make sure they don't go hungry. I keep a big old thing of it here by the door to fill their bowls up with. But now that Access Food Mart ripped my friend Barry off. He won $30 on this lottery ticket, won $10 on this lottery ticket, but somehow when the lady printed out the ticket thing, it only showed $30. I kept trying to tell her, you know, 30 and 10 is 40. I don't care what that piece of paper says. Somehow or another, she did not include that $10 ticket, even though it shows it was paid when you scan the ticket, it says already paid. Now, when you got a ticket for $30 and a ticket for $10, that totals $40. They give you $30, 10 two $5 tickets, which is $10 and $20 cash. That only adds up to $30. That is a scam of 25% of what they was supposed to be paying. Now, like I said, I couldn't talk to the woman to try to get it straightened out because the owner, John, came in running his mouth, being rude and hateful when I was in the store for a friend who has a disability, who cannot stand up for a long time, who was sitting out in his pickup truck, who chose that store to cash in a $5 ticket that he had won $100 on. And then he sent me back in the store to get him 2 more tickets. And then the owner want to come in running his mouth, being rude, hateful, and disrespectful to EagleNick audits. He kept raising his voice, and I told him I did not mean to talk loud, that I'm deaf in one ear, and he got smart and said I have a big mouth. And I would like to say, if anyone is in the Dalton, Georgia area, please do not do business with Access Food Mart located on Thornton Avenue. There is no telling how many people they shortchange every day and end up sticking that money in their pocket. Now, when a woman can't tell the difference between 30 and 40, I don't know what to say for her when the lady is older than I am, and she appears to be pretty intelligent. I have always thought she was. But when she can sit there and argue with me and cannot figure out how 30 and 10 adds up to 40, and then telling me it's just 30, that does not make any sense. That just sounds like corruption. That sounds like an employee of Access Food Mart being deceitful and scamming people out of what they're supposed to be receiving. Hello, Phoenix Princess. How you doing? How you doing? I'll need to go back up here for a minute. Now, people might say, oh, EagleNick, it has a lot of moderators, but I say I have the very best moderators. They are on YouTube. Now, EagleNick is a pretty good judge of character. How are you doing today, Creels? No, it wasn't the lotto machine that was broken, Miss KTZ. Surely the lady knows how to read and can see that the $5 jumbo buck ticket right here, it clearly says there's 15 spaces. Each one of them won $2. That is $30. This ticket has one winning number that won $10. 10 and 30 adds up to 40 all day long, no matter what the lottery machine says. I mean, the lady should be able to tell that something is not right. It was some kind of error on her part, because the ticket could not have been paid because it was not scratched off. You have to scratch off the numbers or the barcode for the ticket to be paid. Now, I scratched off the white barcodes on the front, and that is what she used to scan the tickets. Somehow, I did not get the $10 that was supposed to be paid for the other one. Well, the thing about it is, the lady knows that she made a mistake. That machine scanned that ticket, but somehow or another she didn't print the receipt that went for that $10 ticket. They had to be scanned separate. Because 30 and 10 adds up to 40 every single time. When they turn around and try to give you $30 when you're supposed to receive 40, that is being scammed at a 25% of what you rightfully won. Now, my friend would have went back inside, but he cannot stand for a long period of time. Hello, Misfit. Good afternoon. I'll be right back, everybody. I have to step away just for a little bit. I got like 20 seconds left. I'm making a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back in here. All right, I'm back, everybody. Now I'm going to get my friend to go with me, and we're going to file a complaint against that store for ripping people off on lottery tickets. I'm going to show that owner of that store, Mr. John, he's not going to disrespect me like that. He's not going to be rude and hateful to me. That's the way some of them foreigners are that come over here to the United States. They buy up these businesses or lease the buildings and put them convenience stores in there because our government lets them buy their milk and bread and other stuff with the equivalent to food stamps and let them sell them in them stores, and they don't have to pay taxes on it when they buy it. They set them up with businesses that they will not help the American people to achieve. And then those people, them foreigners, wants to treat American citizens the way they do. The name is Access Food Mart on Thornton Avenue in Dalton, Georgia. ACCESS Food Mart. I think it's 1001 South Thornton Avenue or South Dixie Highway. I think they actually call it South Dixie Highway, but the place is called Access Food Mart in Dalton, Georgia. There is only one. Hello, Mr. Sean Little. Great to see you again, my friend. Where you been? Hello, Mr. Greg Davis. Hey, that's all right, Mr. Sean Little. I appreciate you coming in, brother. I sure didn't want to cause anybody to leave my friend Northwoods Press YouTube channel. Hey, you have a blessed day, Misfit. Thank you so much for coming on to the live stream. Now I got 4 days until I go back to see that probation officer on January the 9th. I'm supposed to take $315 up there with me to pay him, and I don't have a penny to pay him. I've not received anything from my friend yet. I hope he was going to give me something for those 3 days' work. I've been praying that he would loan me the money to pay this off and let me pay him back. It is getting real stressful, about to cause me to have a panic attack or an anxiety attack or maybe even a mental breakdown, worrying and stressing about the legal financial obligation that has been heaped upon my shoulders by being wrongfully convicted of criminal trespassing at the United States Post Office. Welcome back, Subby. Now, everybody keep Chef Ben in your prayers. I've not seen him in over 24 hours since yesterday around lunchtime. Now, I keep getting them there notifications from that news break app. That's what that bing and ding and dinging you heard just now. I guess I'm going to have to get rid of that news break app or turn off the notifications for it if I can figure out how to do that. It gets very aggravating. All them news break notifications are not in my area. It's not really stuff that I call news. Thank you so much, Mr. Sean Little. I really and truly appreciate that, brother. I wish there was somebody I could reach out to, a sense of wonder. But EagleNick audits does not know of anyone. You know, I do not draw any type of government assistance. I don't get food stamps. I don't get welfare. I don't get SSI. I don't draw any kind of government check. The only way you usually can receive any type of assistance from any of the churches if you're on some kind of government assistance. Now, I have never applied for food stamps. I applied for my disability back in 2008 or 9, somewhere around there, 10 or 11, somewhere around there, and I was denied. Yet I did not try for it again after I was denied the first time. Now, everybody says they always deny you the first time and you have to try again. But old EagleNick, it's just said the heck with it. I have never been the type to worry about money. I'm not well-to-do. I'm not materialistic. That is why I do not have a lot of material possessions. I depend on my Creator to let me live. I'm not seeking fame or fortune. I did not start putting content on a YouTube channel. I didn't even have a YouTube channel until the first content I ever put on YouTube was December the 23rd of 2023, when I witnessed the Dalton Police Department violating a homeless woman's constitutional rights because she had been panhandling in the public, which is protected under the First Amendment as free speech. Now, in that video, my hands was shaking, so the phone was shaking. It was freezing cold, the same way it was on all of my first audits at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton on February the 9th, February the 14th, and February the 17th. The footage was shaky because my hands were freezing cold. It was in the dead of winter time. Hello, Brett C. Great to see you again, my friend. How are you doing in Calhoun, Georgia? I heard that, brother. I've been out on my bicycle earlier. It was pretty daggum chilly out there. There ain't no sun shining. The wind is not blowing as bad today, but it is supposed to turn extremely cold starting tonight. And we've already had about 3 nights well below freezing here in Dalton, Georgia. We got a little bit of rain. It ain't been raining none today. It's just raining coolness. Yes, sir, Northwoods Press. Now, they live up there where it's extremely, extremely cold, and I don't see how they can handle it. Northwoods, it snows up there all the time, don't it? Hello, Freddie. How you doing? Great to see you in again, my friend. I hear that. It don't stop for long, though. That's the thing about it. When it snows up there where old Northwoods Press is, it might stop for a while, but it don't go nowhere. It's so cold that it don't disappear. Now, it's only showing 23 people in the chat right now on my side. We got 29 likes. Now, YouTube is still holding my views back. They've got to be, because there was a time when I was receiving from 20 to 77,000 views. They would be up to 600 people at a time on a live stream, but it doesn't go above 20-something viewers anymore. Now, I don't know why YouTube would keep holding my channel back. It's like YouTube is working with them, trying to break me down. I just don't understand why YouTube would want to affect somebody's channel that's making YouTube money as well as the content creator. Now, YouTube is still making money off my content, even though I'm not, because there are other YouTube users, them fraudulent auditors, who are using my content on their channel. Some of them have them private where they're making people pay to watch the content. But YouTube is still receiving revenue from my content. The last I counted, I know at least 5 or more of the fraudulent auditor channels that was using my content. Frauditor Mania, Frauditor Roundup, Frauditor Wrangler, KFAR, Unclean Hands, Past Unremembered, Gremlins. Now, they are all using my content to build up their channel and make them money and make YouTube money, but YouTube wants to hurt my channel by stopping the amount of viewers can come on to my live stream, demonetizing my channel for reusing my own content, only trying to build it back up after it was adversely affected by me being incarcerated for being wrongfully convicted of criminal trespass at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, having to serve 2.5 months in jail to where I was not able to create any new content. Now, YouTube held that against me, and it affected my channel when I did not have any form of recourse to make any new content. Good afternoon. I am Creator. Great to see you again. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, what is crazy, I was expecting a payment from YouTube that they said I would receive between January the 21st and January the 26th. That money came from the ad revenue and from where people sent money through YouTube, through the super stickers, super chat, or super thanks. Now, I do not even know if I'm going to receive that payment because it does not say anything about it. Now, it said that I would receive that payment. If they demonetize me after that, that should not stop me from receiving what I already had coming. But it adversely affects my channel to where I cannot earn any more revenue off the ads or receive any of the supers. Everybody in here, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Ashley and Charlie Defoe. They need 6 more subscribers to be able to go live. I would really and truly appreciate it if anyone is here who is not already subscribed to Ashley and Charlie Defoe to please subscribe. Thank you. What does that say? Now, Nick 24, what have I done to you to cause you to come in here and say that, brother? Yes, they are in the chat. Oh, J Nick. How you doing, J Nick? Everybody, J Nick is the one who did the one live stream while I was in jail. That happens to be my brother. How you doing, J Nick? Thank you, William L., for posting Icy and Charlie Defoe's link. EagleNick, if you're not already subscribed, hit that link William L. posted and subscribe to Icy and Charlie Defoe. They need about 4 or 5 more subscribers to be able to go live. Now, my brother is EagleNick. He probably had a different username and just changed it back to that. That's why he said he knows me very well. Where'd you go, EagleNick? Come on, everybody. Charlie needs 4 subscribers to be able to go live. Now, I got somebody that keeps sending me links. Through Facebook Messenger to some videos on YouTube. I told them I was going live, and they still keep sending me links. Hello, Terry. How you doing, Terry C? Now, everybody, I guess we're going to go ahead and end the live stream. We're coming up on 1 hour and 3 minutes. And the longer the live stream goes, it takes so long for them to process and upload. I pray that you all have a very, very blessed day. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. I love you all. I appreciate you all for being here. I have you all in my prayers and in my heart. You are so dear. EagleNick. All this. I am EagleNick. Peace and bacon grease. And I'm out.